Get Harkinz! Give it everything! Black box! Black box!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are here with Dan Harkinz on Black Box, and yes, this is Team Deathmatch, and yes, Dan Harkinz is using a shotgun from the get-go, throws a portable radar, pretty much to get some real-time information for his teammates, let enemies, kind of go up on the mini-map so his teammates can pick him off, goes up the stairs, goes around there, sees this guy is admiring the portable radar, 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, that guy is down. That's how shotguns work in this game, so get used to getting a lot of hit markers when you're shooting someone right in the fucking face. But Dan Harkinz isn't going to let that get him down, circling around the building, knows that a lot of enemies are going to frequent that. Is it an apartment complex? I don't know. Going through here, getting his grenade prepped up, ready to fire over this guy, but he does get taken down, and that grenade doesn't kill him, even though it probably went right into his sneakers. No death. For that guy, Dan Harkinz did die, throws out the portal radar, sees another guy here, shoots him, and manages to kill him. Don't know if that guy was already damaged, but he did manage to escape an RPG, shoots another guy, teammate kills him up, another guy gets right sniped. My god, all these other guys and guys are just getting killed all over the place. Dan Harkinz is regenerating his health because he doesn't feel like dying to a sniper today, but he does know he's in a pretty bad predicament here. You going up to the floor of here, the enemies have a pretty clear sight line, can snipe you off that, and Dan Harkinz does die, does get sniped, and that just sucks for him. And for the viewers at home, using a shotgun, you really can't win in a long-range engagement. So as you can see here, Dan Harkin's secondary is the MP9, and that is mainly used to cover that long-range distance. MP9 is a perfect weapon, especially in combination with a shotgun. You can take out snipers on a perch. It's pretty accurate. There's not too much recoil, though its damage is a little weak. It makes up for that for the rate of fire. I'm going to this building here till he gets shot by, it looks like a fucking Ninja Turtle over there, crouch walking around. If you guys don't know what crouch walking is, it's a bitch and it's a gay tactic, but you know what? It's a valid tactic regardless, and that's not gonna keep Dan Harkinz down for long. Got his portable radar in there, and you can see, I don't know if you guys noticed that, but he does have sit rep, it seems, so he could see the enemy's equipment. Kills that guy with a grenade, going back to the main building here. Or is he? No? Is he checking it out? He sees the enemy down there, knows the enemies are spawning over there, and he's getting ready to take the fight to them. We're gonna spawn down here, and we see one guy, 1 shot, not killed, 2 shot, dead. Oh, and he gets killed. That just sucks. Spawning halfway across the map here. Back with the SPAS-12, not giving up, going for that action down there. He knows the enemies are there. That's where the kills are going to come from, is if he doesn't take it down there, he's really putting himself in a bad situation. And we can see one guy sneaking up there. You can always count that in this area there's going to be some type of enemy movement, and as we see, portable radar right there, that enemy didn't seem to take too much notice that, hey, there's a portable radar there, possibly someone there knows you're coming around the corner. Unless, I believe, if you're using assassin, I'm not sure on the actual specifics, but I don't know if assassin users do show up on the motion radar, and I believe the people that are viewing this can maybe give some feedback on that, so we know for the future if it does or if it does not. Dan Harkinz go down, sees this guy, shoot him right in the head, and that guy was in a bad spot, but still Dan Harkinz managed to get killed by someone using a Mark 14. Very good shot, great accuracy, and kills him, even though Dan Harkinz felt he was an adequate cover, but he was not. Because in Call of Duty, there's no such thing as cover. You're always getting shot. Even if you do manage to get behind the building, you get killed anyway. This guy, 2 shots, he is dead. My god, just amazing. So he knows there's a few enemies around here. He's got to be careful on who he kills and who he takes out. He knows there's enemies around the corner. He's trying to get back to cover, trying to, distance himself, because he doesn't want to put himself in a situation where he's cornered by 3 or 4 enemies You know, if they're all spawning each other in that corner, not going to be good for Dan Harkinz. Even though he's got the shotgun, it doesn't always guarantee a one-shot kill, especially when you're dealing with multiple targets like Dan Harkinz seems. Wait for the guy to turn around the corner and blows his brains out. That guy is pretty pissed. He did take the corner slowly, but Dan Harkinz was a step ahead and kills them. Now it looks like we're in an apartment complex. He's flanking these enemies. They have no idea that Dan Harkinz is in their vicinity and is going to start raping them. He's got his penis diggling out and he's ready to go to town. This guy's laying down, doesn't even know. How do you not know? And this is an engagement. Oh my god, 2, 3, 4. 4 shots. Long range combat. That guy should have been able to take out Dan Harkinz, but he obviously was not skilled enough, and it worked against him. Dan Harkinz, well played, man. Well played. Now the enemy doesn't know Dan Harkinz is around there, and he picks him off. He's just kind of staying in this building because he does know enemies all over there. They're ripe for the picking, and you know what? It's harvesting season for Dan Harkinz, and he is killing people trying to get away from him, but there's too many enemies. I don't know if he's going to make it. He did not make it. Oh my god. You know, if it was one enemy, he might have gone through, but the guy had an AA-12, sneaks behind him, lets his teammate kind of pretty much distract Dan Harkinz, and, you know, a good team effort there to take out Dan Harkinz, and very well played. Now, Dan Harkinz got the ballistic vest, trying to survive 1 or 2 shots, especially on black box people. Let me tell you, ballistic vest will save you from that one-shot kill from the sniper, giving you the time to take them out. Takes out 2 people there. Another set of vests, man. This guy is like Gap. He's got clothing all over the goddamn map, and he barely escapes a predator missile. The luck, God, I don't know, but somebody was watching out for Dan Harkinz there. Going down here, maybe he feels some enemies around here. He's not really sure because the spawns flip so often in this map. You don't know, but good choice. Kind of staying around the building. Got 1 or 2 enemies here. Oh, misses. Oh, he is lucky that guy didn't knife him. Had he knifed him, that would have been it for it. He hits this guy, but he knows I'm not going to chase after him. He's probably going to come around the corner. Dan Harkinz is ready, and he gets him with a little help from the teammates, loading up the shotgun and staying in this building. You know, gives him some pretty good cover, gives him a good idea of where the enemies are. Oh, takes out the Ninja Turtle. Donatello is down. Not getting back up again. And this guy is don't know what he's doing. Looking at the ceiling fan. Probably got it from Lowe's. Ceiling fans are pretty cheap down there, people. Let me tell you, 30, 40, 60 bucks. Pretty good deal, especially if you know how to install a ceiling fan. However, Dan Harkinz does not, and his room is like hell right now, and he really wished he did know how to install a ceiling fan, but that's not what's important here. He's getting back under, going to this building, got his teammates. This guy picks him off. People, let me tell you, when you're in this building, maybe you have 2 or 3 teammates, watch that section that you saw Dan Harkinz go through, because enemies are going to take that route and flank you, and you don't want that. You don't want enemies up your ass, and obviously Dan Harkinz should have been over that, but he's not a trained soldier, so he took some time getting over that wall, because there was no pressure or, you know, movement to say, hey, I need to get over here, I'm going to get killed. He's back in the building. Wow, 2, 3, and he's, you know, Dan Harkinz, you can see a little scared there. This guy's not dying from the first 2 shots, trying to spam that shot, trying to take him out, and, you know, taking some cover. He is lucky he got away like he did right there, because after that guy just, you know, sat in the corner and just aimed down, he could have taken out Dan Harkinz pretty easy. But what are these guys doing? Don't you hear all your teammates down here? Isn't there some precedence to say, hey, you know, I think someone's around the corner, I should probably kill them? Dan Harkinz comes out on top. However, no final kill for him. The Mask of Brown. Good shots. Overall, I believe a decent team deathmatch from Dan Harkinz, finishing at 30-8 with the SPAS-12. I'm glad you guys, you know, viewed it today. We'll see you guys next time. Have a great day.